Stopping radical Islam in Texas is January 28th, 2026, and these are your headlines. An interesting pair of announcements came out today. I'll try to parse through them for you. First, Governor Greg Abbott started out the morning pressing Attorney General Ken Paxton to take direct action against the Council on American Islamic Relations, CAIR, arguing the group should lose its nonprofit status under Texas law. In a letter to Paxton, Abbott said voluminous documents detailed dangers posed by the Muslim Brotherhood and CAIR and urged the AG to investigate the organization's records and, if warranted, seek forfeiture of its corporate charter. Abbott argued CAIR should not be allowed to use nonprofit status as a shield while advancing radical Islamism. This letter comes as Abbott has continued to defend its November designation of Council on American Islamic Relations as a foreign terrorist organization, an action CAIR is challenging in federal court. Paxton is defending the state currently in that lawsuit. Shortly after that letter became public, Paxton announced his office is demanding records from Cypress Fairbanks ISD and Grapevine Colleyville ISD as part of another investigation into Islamic Games events advertised as sponsored by CAIR. Abbott says the probe should extend beyond school districts to CAIR itself. CAIR denies sponsoring the events and accused Abbott of targeting Muslim families. Following deadly hill country floods last summer, Texas lawmakers passed 2 camp safety bills intended to reassure parents and prevent future tragedies, but camp operators now warn the new mandates may shut down camps instead. House Bill 1 and Senate Bill 1, passed during the second special session last year, imposed sweeping new requirements on youth camps. Camp directors say the most burdensome requirement is a mandate to maintain 2 separate internet connections, including fiber optic service. Many camps are in remote areas where fiber is either unavailable or prohibitively expensive, with installation estimates ranging from $75,000 to $1.5 million. Licensing fees are also expected to jump from roughly $400 to as much as $15,000 to repay $2 million that was appropriated to implement the law. Directors say they were informed last fall their licenses were invalid unless they comply. Drew Darby and Charles Perry, the authors of the bill, have urged the Texas Department of State Health Services to delay implementation, warning that camps may not survive the compressed timeline. The Department of State Health Services says it must enforce the law as written. Final rules are expected in early February.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
The city of Houston is continuing to operate under its Climate Action Plan, even after President Trump finalized the United States withdrawal from the Paris Agreement this week. On Tuesday, the Trump administration completed the formal process to exit the agreement for a second time, following an executive order Trump signed on his first day back in office last year. The order argued international climate agreements impose burdens without delivering meaningful benefits to Americans. Well, Houston's Climate Action Plan was unveiled in 2020 under former Mayor Sylvester Turner and committed the city to policies aligned with limiting global temperature increases to 1.5 degrees Celsius, regardless of federal participation. The plan focuses on city operations, including transitioning municipal vehicles, improving energy efficiency in city facilities, and factoring emissions into infrastructure planning. It does not mandate changes for residents or private businesses. Well, after taking office in 2024, Mayor John Whitmire moved oversight of the plan to the city's Office of Recovery and Resilience. The mayor's office has so far not said whether the plan will be revised following the federal withdrawal. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.